Hello everyone. Oh, sorry about my hair. It is Mary here. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm sounding a little bit redundant because this is the third time I have tried to film this video. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm doing, well, obviously you know what I'm doing by the title, my Pan That palette and my Project 20 pan. So let's just go ahead and get into this. I don't have that long to film it, like enough space on my phone. This is my Hard Candy Sassy Eyes palette. Nothing has really changed in here. I've gotten quite a big dip on this gray color called Smarty Pants in the past week and a half. I'm hoping to like start using this palette a little bit more than I was. I've kind of been focusing on my Silent Treatment palette. So, but I'm really hoping to hit pan on these two shades. Maybe not in the next 2 weeks, but that is my goal for the palette. Like my next goal for the palette. I think I'm pretty close to this one. I mean, maybe not pretty close, but I'm closer to, oh, sorry. Did I say these two? I meant these two. I can't remember. Anyway, I'm pretty close to this one, Smarty Pants, but Banter, I've kind of only used it once or twice, and I really like this eyeshadow. It's very pretty. Like, and I feel like it's a shadow that you can just kind of like throw all over the lid, and then it's like a one and done. Pretty great, right? Anyway, my Walking on Eggshells, I don't really have any progress in here except for in this first shade right here. I've kind of rubbed off the where it says brow bone, and then this one I've also kind of rubbed off where it says eyelid. Sorry, I'm holding it like this and you can't see it. I'm like, I hate it when those people doing the Pan That palette are like, yeah, and this is so great. Like, I love these eyeshadows. Like, no, hold it forward. But yeah, and this one is Walking on Eggshells. And then my what I want to do for this one, I actually finished my goal in my Project 20 pan for my highlighter. So I want to start using this one mainly, but a little bit of this top one as well as my highlighter. I have this one on today, and my nose highlight is like on point. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, this is the Silent Treatment, the one that I have been working on the most. Now I'm really excited that I've hit pan on my first eyeshadow. This one I already had hit pan on from a previous project pan that I did like way back, like it was in the beginning of summer. So yeah, like 6 months ago. So, but I have hit pan on this. Sorry, I'm doing it again because I'm looking at it on this shade right here. And what I really want to do for this palette is kind of like go up here, and then for this eyeshadow I kind of want to just expand it a little bit, like, and kind of try and clear out this side. And then I'm really excited because in this black shade I have actually like rubbed off some of the spots where it's said crease. I use this in my outer corner a lot just because it's really pigmented, creamy, easy to blend, like just an overall great eyeshadow. I love the Wet n Wild eyeshadows. Anyway, now that is my Pan That palette for 2K17. Look at me being edgy. No, I'm kidding. My bun looks horrible, guys, and I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm still gonna keep it. Okay, now let's get into my project pan. Let's go ahead and get into the things that I have finished. The first thing that I have like finished is my e.l.f. Golden Bronzer. Sorry, it's being a little crumbly, which is how I hit pan in it. This side kind of like crumbled away, and then I just kind of scooted it to the center and used it. But I did use all of what was in there. And I'm proud to say that there is some shiny plates showing. And I feel like I would love this highlighter even more when I'm more tan, you know, like in the middle of summer. Because in the winter time, I'm really pale right now. And I feel like I wasn't enjoying it as much as I should be. So I'm kind of happy that it's out. And then I'm able to use those eyeshadows up as highlighters from the Walking on Eggshells palette. Now the next thing that I finished was the L'Oreal Infallible True Match Foundation, which I had in this, what is this? This is a Maybelline color tattoo container. Now, I have recently mixed some foundations together to get my perfect shade because of both of the foundations that are in this project, they are not my shade. So, or the coverage that I really like. So I have mixed a couple of those together, and that is what's in here now, which I mixed my new Kat Von D foundation just for the coverage. This is a little too light for me, so I kind of have to mix it at this point. And then my two Maybelline foundations, which are in here, which is the original Fit Me and then the Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This one is in the shade 210, which is my like middle of summer shade. So, and then this one is in 120, which is my palest of palest shades. So there are those. The next thing that I'm going to talk about is this. This is a foundation stick from Maybelline. It's the Fit Me Shine Free stick foundation, I guess. I kind of bought it around prom time last year, along with another one, the darker shade, for kind of like a cream contour, but they're really too orange tone to be really contouring with, so I like to use them just to kind of like bronze up my pale skin. And let me show you the progress on paper. That is the progress, which I'm really surprised because I honestly forget that step of my makeup quite often. So, anyway, the next thing on my list is my Glamouflage. That is not it. Ugh. It's this one. A Glamouflage concealer, and this one is in medium. And I'm sorry, this lighting is great, but awful at the same time. And I don't know if you can tell this, but there's quite a dip in it. And really all I wanted to do with this, since there's so much product in those tubes, is really just make some progress on it and work on getting rid of it. So, and I am on that pathway, and I'm super excited. Okay, now let's talk about a color tattoo in Bold Gold. Where's it at? It's right here. I have too many things in front of me. There's 20 products in front of me, and it's just... Okay. Now, for this one, I'm not really sure what the progress is. I feel like I have flattened it out quite a bit, but I'm thinking about, like, stirring around, mixing it, and, like, pushing it to the side so we can really track the progress. Also, I'm going to try and get some pictures, kind of, what am I trying to say? I don't remember. Oh, I put some pictures in here. I have such bad memory. Oh my goodness, guys. It's crazy. Okay. I'm also trying to put away all of the items that I've already talked about so I do not get overwhelmed. Okay, the next thing on my list is my Revlon, I always add an extra E, Revlon Color Stay Powder in Light. I actually had to repress this because it was really hard for me to get my brush around the edges, which is a good thing, but it just reminds me how much product was actually around the edges and kind of discouraged me a little bit because there's still, if I can, there's still a bunch there, but I'm really excited that it is even closer to being gone because this is not cruelty free. No. I do want only cruelty-free products though in my collection, which this one is, and this has become my all-time favorite face powder. This is the Fast and Fabulous by Hard Candy, and if I remember correctly, I don't really remember, I think it was, I think during the times that I have used this, it wasn't past this second ring. I think I have done that in the past week and a half, so kind of excited about it. Excited to use it up and get another one because this one is really old. Anywho, the next thing is all of the blushes from my Tarte palette. The only ones that I have used are Mod and Icon. Yeah, it's just Icon. And the ones that I have on here are also, I also have Concept and Culture. Alright, I had to go do something for my mom, but as I was saying, I have not touched Concept, which is this one right here, or Culture. Where's Culture? Which is this one, which are the two shimmery shades in this palette. I have mainly done some damage on Mod and Icon. I used Mod for the first week, and then I've been using, ever since that, I kind of switched it to Icon, which actually shows more progress than Mod does, if I'm going to be completely honest. Not really sure why, but anyway, that is that. And my Fabuliner is still trucking along. It's still really black. I'm not having any problems with it irritating my eyes, so that is good. This lip balm. I honestly thought I would be done with this lip balm, but it is still trucking along, which I'm kind of happy about and sad about, but, well, because I really love this lip balm, but I just keep forgetting to use it, and I have so little left. Like, come on, Mary. But whatever. It's whatever. Okay, the next thing I have is the First Aid Beauty Repair Cream, and I'm almost finished with this. I would have to say, let's see if I can, no, this packaging's opaque, but I bet I'm like probably down to right there. If I get all the air out of this, yeah, it's probably right there. So it's so close, and then I can start working on my e.l.f. one, and then we'll all be happy. Okay, sorry. The next thing is my Kat Von D Lolita. This is in Lolita 2. Yeah. This one's still going strong. It's actually gone down a little bit. Instead of being completely full, it's right there. I probably should mark that. I will mark it in a second. But I've used this probably, I'd say 3 times since our last update. And I'm really happy with the progress. Okay. Now let's talk about this lipstick. This is the Balm. This is one of those ones I got off of Wish.com in like the huge boxes of like, I think it was 12 of them. This is a beautiful color, but I do not like this formula. It dries out my lips so much, but I am bound and determined, because I wouldn't do this if I did not love the color of it. No, I would not. But I'm bound and determined to finish it, and I have actually, for as much as I've worn it, I think I've worn it like 3 times. I'm actually not sure. I'm really bad about reapplying lipstick, so yeah. Anyway, that is the progress that I have made, which is pretty good. Like, it's pretty good. I'm happy with it. Okay, and the next thing I have is this, what is this? I'm trying to think of what this is. I can't remember what they're called, but it's like those stick things, the matte lipsticks in the stick form. They were really popular for a very long time. And this one is from e.l.f. and it is in the shade Tea Rose. That is all I have left. This is the one that I've really been like going at it. I'm actually wearing it today in another product that I'm adding in. Now if I look at it like when it's all twisted down, I can tell that it has gone down a lot. And for a week and a half, look at that progress. I'm so happy about that. Like, that just makes my heart melt. I can't, like, oh, I'm sorry, that was weird. Okay, and now comes along for the products that I'm adding in because I kind of want to keep this at 20 products throughout the whole year. Not like 100% sure about that, but I really would like to. Oh my goodness, sorry, I dropped something. I dropped my other product, but let's talk about this one first. This is the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips in Rockin' Rose. That is all I have left. I've been really enjoying wearing this with actually all 3 of my lipsticks in this project. And the progress, where I'm starting at is right there. So that is good. And I'm just really excited to finish it. I think this will be no problem to finish if I remember to use it. Although I really enjoy these lip liners, I'm not using this like in a project because I want to get rid of it or anything. In fact, when it's done, I'll probably repurchase it. So I just really enjoy using it. But this is the Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream. I got this as a sample in that bag thing that came with my Sephora order. If you saw my unboxing on one of my Vlogmas, I can't remember which one exactly, but it's when I got the Urban Decay Alice in Wonderland palette, and I am still planning on doing a look with that, so keep watching out for that. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm really kind of mad at this packaging because the product really doesn't start until here. And so yeah, and I'm kind of starting this at, or counting this as kind of like one product. I know some people count deluxe size samples as half a product, but with eye cream you use so little of it, this will take me probably a couple weeks to use up. So anyway, that is all of my Project Pan items for this update, and all the ones I only added in 2, but I finished 2 products. That makes me so happy. Now, not completely finished up, but I did finish up that foundation, which has been in previous Project Pans before, and I just never got finished, and I'm super excited about that. It was one of my oldest foundations in my collection, so that makes me super happy. And I'm sorry I'm like, oh, that makes me super happy and like peppy right now, but I really actually am excited about this, and I hope that you are too, to follow my project. Now please like, subscribe, and comment any videos that you want me to do, and I hope you'll have an amazing day, weekend, night, afternoon, whatever it is for you. Bye guys!